Boxer dogs and dewclaw removal, weighing the pros and cons. Boxer dogs and dewclaw removal have been a topic of debate among dog owners and breeders. Dewclaws are the small, extra toes located higher up on the leg, similar to a thumb. In boxer dogs, these dewclaws are often removed for various reasons. However, it is important to weigh the pros and cons of this practice to make an informed decision for the breed. Dewclaw removal in boxer dogs is a common practice influenced by aesthetics and show standards. Some breeders and owners opt for dewclaw removal to achieve a certain appearance or adhere to breed standards in dog shows. By removing the dewclaws, the dog's appearance can be enhanced, giving it a sleeker and more streamlined look. Another argument in favor of dewclaw removal is the reduced risk of injury. Boxer dogs are known for their active and energetic nature, often engaging in vigorous physical activities. Dewclaws can be prone to getting caught or snagged, leading to injuries such as torn or broken nails. By removing the dewclaws, the risk of such injuries can be minimized, ensuring the dog's safety and well-being. Additionally, dewclaw removal in boxer dogs may offer hygiene benefits and ease of grooming. Dewclaws are located higher up on the leg and are not in contact with the ground like the other toes. This can make them more prone to dirt and debris accumulation, potentially leading to infections or discomfort. By removing the dewclaws, grooming becomes easier as there are fewer areas to clean and maintain. However, it is essential to consider the potential risks and concerns associated with dewclaw removal. The procedure itself can be painful and may require anesthesia. There is also a risk of post-surgical complications such as infection or improper healing. Additionally, dewclaws serve a purpose in dogs, providing stability and support during certain movements. Removing them may affect the dog's balance or ability to grip objects. While dewclaw removal is a common practice in boxer dogs, there are alternatives to consider. Regular nail trimming and maintenance can help address any potential issues with dewclaws, ensuring they do not become overgrown or pose a risk. Additionally, protective measures such as using boots or socks can be employed during physical activities to prevent dewclaw injuries. These alternatives should be carefully considered before opting for dewclaw removal. In conclusion, the decision to remove dewclaws in boxer dogs should be carefully weighed, considering both the potential benefits and drawbacks for the breed. It is important to prioritize the dog's well-being and consult with a veterinarian or experienced breeder before making a decision. By understanding the anatomy, purpose, and potential risks associated with dewclaws, boxer owners can make an informed choice that best suits their dog's needs. What are dewclaws? Dewclaws are an interesting and often debated aspect of a dog's anatomy. These are the small, extra toes or claws that can be found on the inside of a dog's leg, slightly above the paw. While most dogs have dewclaws on their front legs, some breeds, including boxers, may also have them on their hind legs. Dewclaws are not fully functional like the other toes, as they do not touch the ground when the dog walks or runs. So, what is the purpose of these seemingly insignificant appendages? Well, the exact function of dewclaws is not entirely clear. In some breeds, dewclaws are believed to have been used for gripping and climbing, much like a thumb. However, in many modern dog breeds, including boxers, dewclaws are considered to be vestigial, meaning they serve no real purpose. They are remnants of ancestral traits that have lost their original function over time. Despite their apparent lack of utility, dewclaws can still cause problems for dogs if they are not properly cared for. Because they are not in contact with the ground, dewclaws can grow longer and sharper than the other claws, which can lead to discomfort or even injury. Additionally, dewclaws can get caught on objects or get snagged during physical activities, potentially causing pain and injury to the dog. While dewclaws may not serve a significant purpose for boxer dogs and other breeds, it is important to understand their anatomy and potential implications. This knowledge can help boxer owners make informed decisions regarding whether or not to remove their dog's dewclaws. Reasons for dewclaw removal. Reasons for dewclaw removal. When it comes to dewclaw removal in boxer dogs, there are several reasons why some owners opt for this procedure. While it is a personal decision, it is important to consider the potential benefits and drawbacks before making a choice. Aesthetics and show standards. One of the reasons for dewclaw removal is the desire for a certain appearance or adherence to breed standards in dog shows. Some owners believe that removing the dewclaws can enhance the overall look of their boxer and make them more competitive in the show ring. Reduced risk of injury. Another argument put forth by proponents of dewclaw removal is that it can help prevent injuries, especially in active boxer dogs. Dewclaws, located higher up on the leg, can be more prone to getting caught on objects or torn during vigorous activities. Removing them may reduce the risk of such injuries. Hygiene and maintenance. Dewclaw removal can also offer potential hygiene benefits and ease of grooming. Dewclaws are often harder to clean and maintain compared to regular nails, and their removal can make grooming sessions more convenient for both the dog and the owner. While these reasons may seem valid, it is important to consider the potential risks and concerns associated with dewclaw removal, as well as explore alternative options and measures that can be taken to address any issues related to dewclaws and boxer dogs. Aesthetics and show standards. Aesthetics and show standards. When it comes to boxer dogs and the practice of dewclaw removal, aesthetics and adherence to breed standards in dog shows often play a significant role. Many boxer owners choose to have their dog's dewclaws removed in order to achieve a certain appearance that is desired in the show ring. In dog shows, breed standards are guidelines that outline the ideal characteristics and physical attributes of a particular breed. These standards include specific requirements for the boxer breed, including the presence or absence of dewclaws. Some breed standards may call for the removal of dewclaws as a way to achieve a more streamlined and aesthetically pleasing appearance. By removing the dewclaws, the appearance of the boxer's legs can be enhanced, creating a cleaner and more refined look. This can be particularly important in the competitive world of dog shows, where judges assess the dogs based on how closely they conform to the breed standard. However, it is important to note that not all dog shows require dewclaw removal, and there is variation in opinion among breeders and owners regarding the necessity of this procedure. Some argue that dewclaws are a natural part of a dog's anatomy and should not be removed solely for cosmetic purposes. In conclusion, the desire for a certain appearance and adherence to breed standards in dog shows can influence the decision to remove dewclaws in boxer dogs. While aesthetics may be an important consideration, it is essential to weigh the potential benefits and drawbacks of this procedure in order to make an informed decision. Reduced risk of injury. One of the arguments in favor of dewclaw removal in boxer dogs is the potential for reducing the risk of injury, particularly in active dogs. Dewclaws are the small, often non-functional, extra toes located higher up on a dog's leg. Some believe that these extra digits can be prone to injury, especially during rigorous physical activities such as running, jumping, or playing. By removing the dewclaws, it is thought that the chances of these toes getting caught on objects or getting injured in any way are significantly reduced. Proponents of dewclaw removal argue that by eliminating these extra toes, boxer dogs can avoid potential accidents and injuries that may occur during their active lifestyle. The belief is that without dewclaws, there is less risk of the toes getting snagged on objects, resulting in torn or broken nails, sprained joints, or even more severe injuries. Additionally, some owners may find it easier to keep their boxers' nails trimmed and maintained without the presence of the dewclaws, further reducing the risk of injury. Hygiene and maintenance. When considering the topic of dewclaw removal in boxer dogs, one aspect that is often brought up is the potential hygiene benefits and ease of grooming associated with this procedure. Proponents of dewclaw removal argue that by eliminating the dewclaws, it becomes easier to maintain the cleanliness of the dog's paws and prevent the buildup of dirt, debris, and bacteria. Without the presence of dewclaws, there are fewer crevices for dirt and moisture to accumulate, making it simpler to keep the paws clean and free from potential infections. This can be particularly advantageous for boxer dogs who spend a lot of time outdoors or engage in activities that expose them to dirt and mud. In addition to hygiene benefits, proponents of dewclaw removal also argue that grooming becomes easier without the presence of dewclaws. Trimming the nails of a dog with dewclaws can be more challenging, as the extra digit requires additional attention and care. By removing the dewclaws, grooming sessions can be streamlined, allowing for a more efficient and stress-free experience for both the dog and the owner. Potential risks and concerns. Potential risks and concerns. While dewclaw removal may seem like a straightforward procedure, it is important to consider the potential risks and concerns associated with this practice, especially when it comes to boxer dogs. One of the main concerns is the risk of complications that can arise from the surgery itself. Like any surgical procedure, there is always a chance of infection, bleeding, or adverse reactions to anesthesia. These risks can be heightened in certain breeds, including boxers, due to their unique anatomy and sensitivity. Another concern is the potential for long-term consequences. Dewclaws serve a purpose in a dog's natural movement and balance. Removing them can potentially affect a dog's gait and stability, leading to an increased risk of injury in other areas, such as the joints and ligaments. Additionally, the removal of dewclaws may alter the overall structure of the foot, potentially causing discomfort or pain for the dog. Furthermore, it is important to consider the ethical implications of dewclaw removal. Some argue that removing a dog's dewclaws is a form of cosmetic surgery that is unnecessary and potentially harmful. Dogs are born with dewclaws for a reason, and altering their natural state purely for aesthetic purposes raises ethical questions about the well-being and welfare of the animal. In summary, while there may be certain perceived benefits to dewclaw removal in boxer dogs, it is crucial to weigh them against the potential risks and concerns. It is always recommended to consult with a veterinarian and consider alternative options before making a decision that could impact your dog's health and overall well-being. Alternatives to dewclaw removal. While some boxer owners may opt for dewclaw removal, there are alternative options and measures that can be taken to address any issues related to dewclaws and boxer dogs. These alternatives prioritize the well-being and comfort of the dog, while still addressing any concerns that may arise. One alternative is regular nail trimming and maintenance. By keeping the dewclaws properly trimmed, the risk of them getting caught on objects or causing injury is significantly reduced. This can be done at home or by a professional groomer, ensuring that the nails are kept at an appropriate length. Another alternative is the use of dewclaw support and protection. There are various devices available in the market that can be used to protect the dewclaws during physical activities or outdoor adventures. These devices provide support and prevent excessive strain on the dewclaws, reducing the likelihood of injuries. Additionally, providing a safe and comfortable environment for the boxer dog can also help address any issues related to dewclaws. Ensuring that the dog has a soft and padded surface to walk and play on can minimize the risk of injuries to the dewclaws. Regular inspections of the dewclaws for any signs of injury or infection are also essential. By exploring these alternative options, boxer owners can make informed decisions about dewclaw care without resorting to removal. It is important to prioritize the well-being and comfort of the dog while addressing any concerns related to dewclaws. Regular nail trimming and maintenance. Regular nail trimming and maintenance are essential for boxer dogs to address any potential issues with dewclaws. Proper nail care not only helps prevent discomfort or pain for the dog, but also promotes overall paw health and hygiene. When dewclaws are present, they can grow longer and sharper than the other nails, increasing the risk of them getting caught on objects or snagging on surfaces. This can lead to painful injuries, such as torn or broken dewclaws. By regularly trimming the nails, including the dewclaws, owners can minimize the chances of such accidents occurring. It is important to use appropriate tools, such as dog nail clippers or grinders, designed specifically for the purpose. Trimming should be done carefully, taking care not to cut too close to the quick, which can cause bleeding and pain. If unsure, it is advised to seek guidance from a professional groomer or veterinarian. In addition to nail trimming, regular grooming sessions provide an opportunity to inspect the dewclaws and surrounding areas for any signs of infection, inflammation, or overgrowth. Keeping the dewclaws clean and free from debris is crucial to prevent bacterial or fungal infections. Owners can also consider using a nail file or emery board to smooth the edges of the nails, including the dewclaws, after trimming. This helps prevent any sharp edges that can scratch or cause discomfort to the dog or their human family members. Trim the nails, including the dewclaws, regularly to prevent injuries and discomfort. Use appropriate tools and techniques to ensure safe and effective nail care. Inspect the dewclaws and surrounding areas for any signs of infection or overgrowth during grooming sessions. Keep the dewclaws clean and free from debris to prevent infections. Smooth the edges of the nails, including the dewclaws, with a nail file or emery board. By prioritizing regular nail trimming and maintenance, boxer owners can help keep their dog's dewclaws in optimal condition and minimize the risk of any related issues. Dewclaw support and protection. Dewclaws, while often considered non-functional, can still be prone to injuries in boxer dogs. To ensure the well-being of your furry friend, it is important to discuss the use of protective measures and supportive devices to prevent any potential injuries to their dewclaws. One option to provide support and protection to dewclaws is the use of protective boots or socks specifically designed for dogs. These boots or socks not only shield the dewclaws from external elements, but also provide an extra layer of cushioning to minimize the risk of injuries. They can be particularly beneficial for boxers who engage in vigorous activities or participate in sports. Another measure to consider is the use of dewclaw guards or wraps. These are specially designed wraps that can be secured around the dewclaw to provide added protection. Dewclaw guards can help prevent the dewclaw from getting caught on objects or accidentally torn, reducing the chances of injury. They are typically made from durable materials that can withstand the demands of an active boxer's lifestyle. In addition to protective measures, regular inspections of the dewclaws are essential to ensure their well-being. By examining the dewclaws regularly, you can identify any signs of injury or discomfort and take appropriate action. This includes checking for any redness, swelling, or signs of infection. If you notice any abnormalities, it is crucial to consult with a veterinarian for further guidance. Remember, the goal is to provide adequate support and protection to your boxer's dewclaws to minimize the risk of injury. By utilizing protective measures and staying vigilant in their care, you can help ensure your furry friend's comfort and well-being.